Patrick's a Liverpool fan. Hi, Patrick.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Good. Do you think I'll be a good godfather to Jason's child?
I think it's a no-brainer, isn't it?
I think so. Thanks, Pat. I appreciate that.
No worries, mate. I think, to be fair though, if history has taught me anything, although it kind of contradicts what I'm about to say, if history has taught me anything, is that you should pick family over friends.
Right. Okay.
But you two are like family anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, but like I see Jason as like an older father to me.
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
Go on then, Pat. You want to talk about Liverpool, your side, yeah?
Yeah, well, I just want to make a couple of points really. But firstly, about the Champions League, I do kind of feel like the race for the top four is over, really. The reason I say that is because the last 2 or 3 games have been pretty significant. I think obviously you've seen, with the exception of tonight and their previous game, you've seen Leicester drop points, seen Chelsea drop points, West Ham have lost their last 2 games, and I feel like it's an opportunity to slip past Liverpool, really. Having dropped conceded late goals in the last 2 games. Now, whilst obviously mathematically they can still make it, I do feel like psychologically that's a big blow to them. And I do feel like that opportunity's gone for Liverpool now.
I tell you why I wouldn't write it off yet, Patrick, is because my club, Chelsea, we have got so much going on. We've got Real Madrid tomorrow, and then we've got Fulham at the weekend, then Real Madrid next Tuesday night. We've still got the FA Cup to come as well against Man City. We've still got to play Man City in the league. I don't think it's done and dusted. West Ham actually have got quite a nice run in. Now, clearly they've hit a little bit of a stumbling block of late, and the game against Newcastle, of course, Chelsea at the weekend. But I think this is still open. Chelsea are in the box seat, but I'm not. This is not over yet. Leicester, as far as I'm concerned, that win tonight, there's enough points between them and 5th. Which, for me, that's the position. Forget what Chelsea are doing. It's where Leicester are between them and West Ham right now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And that's a big enough gap for them, I feel, to take this home and get Champions League football. That's what I think. But the Chelsea one's not over yet. I'm telling you now. There's a lot of big games coming. Chelsea's still got to play Man City, still got to play Arsenal, still got to play Leicester, still got to play Aston Villa. I mean, Chelsea have got some tough games.
Well, I wouldn't say Arsenal's a tough game, would you?
Well, it's a London derby, and I still look at an Arsenal game and still think that it's going to be. I don't take it for granted. Chelsea, on current form, should win, but that doesn't mean that's going to be the case.
Thanks for your call, Pat. Let's go to Lee. He's a Spurs fan. Hi, Lee. How are you?
Hiya. Thank you.
Are you all good?
First point I'd just like to say is previous caller I agreed with, said glad Mourinho got sacked, but not before the final. To me, there must have been something in the contract that if Mourinho wins something, he stays or he gets millions more. Song, absolutely awful. Bell, Winks, Sissoko. Why would you not put on Dembele on or Lamela?
Yeah, it was a tough game for every Spurs player, wasn't it? They couldn't get hold of it.
Yes, you're right. It was always going to be tough. Of course it is. But Mourinho got the better of Poch quite a few times.
Yeah, yes.
I wasn't looking forward to the final, but I thought we had a chance with Mourinho. Don't get me wrong, I did want him to go. If we'd have bought it, it would have been boring. If we'd have won, it would have been on penalties. It would have been 1-0. You know, I like a bet, and my head goes before my heart, and I put 4-0, 5-0 Man City.
Jeez, good
right?
grief, Lee.
Listen, I'm a mad Spurs fan. Me and my boy were sitting there. My daughter comes down because I said to her, if Tottenham win, I'll give you £250. She's sitting there saying, Man City, oh, they're rubbish, they're all over us. We had to dare is embarrassing.
So what is the answer then, Lee, moving forward? What because clearly a new manager's got to come in. There's got to be a rebuilding. It feels to me as if there's a number of players in that squad that need to be either moved on.
Exactly, you're right.
And the Kane situation, that's not going to go away. That's not something that the media has just dreamt up. That's something that's...
No, you're totally right. There's he's signed up for the next 3 or 4 years, but obviously if a player wants to go, he'll go. I don't agree. I know that all what's gone on in the with the COVID and that, no fans. We'll still get 150 million for Kane.
I don't know if you will get that much.
I honestly believe we will.
Who's going to pay that? Just quickly on that, Lee.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've got Mbappe, they've got Neymar. They've just got rid of, Cavani was moved. I don't know whether they've got that money. I don't know whether. And if he's going,
the richest club in the world.
Well,
imagine Neymar, Mbappe, and Kane. No, imagine that three.
Oh God! I mean, it's I mean,
is that not the best three players?
It's certainly one of the best forward lines in.
Listen, we've got Song and Kane. A few good winners. Bale. We're playing Crystal Palace and Brighton, and not even trying to attack, defending. The Tottenham defence ain't great. I still love Toby. The others, no, not at all. But attack. Tottenham always attacks. Redknapp always attacks. Pochettino attacks. If you haven't got a great defence and you've got two or three of the best players in Europe, attack.